What's up, boys? In this video, I'm gonna be explaining to y'all why I think y'all should start cooking for yourselves. Now, I remember the first time I ever cooked tacos. I had been watching my mom cook tacos for years, and I loved them. I used to tell everybody about how good my mom cooked tacos. But one day, I was in the kitchen watching my mom cook, and then she went to the bathroom and told me to take over. I was like, what? Take over? And then she went to the bathroom. She didn't even like question if I was gonna be able to actually make it or not. And I'm sitting here staring at this hamburger meat on the stove, not knowing what to do. And then I was panicking. I was rushing. I was like, what do I do? What am I gonna do if something goes wrong? What if I burn the meat? And then I started cooking the meat. And then my mom came back from the bathroom. She was like, what's wrong? Are you okay? And I was panicking. I was stumbling. But in the end, tacos are like easy to cook. Anybody who makes tacos should know that. But I was taking it so seriously. Like, it was so hard. But that was the first time. The first time, I think, always is going to seem a little nerve-wracking. It's going to take a little bit of time to adjust. But that was my first time ever, like, trying to cook anything. Because I always, before you try anything, there's always this envision in your head of what it's going to be like. And normally it's really not even that hard. Which was what it was like for me. But long story short, I made the tacos, and you can make the food too. You feel what I'm saying? You don't need your mom, your dad to cook for you, and it's great if they do. But it's time. It's time for you to learn for yourself. Now, there's a lot of things to cook out there, and I recommend starting with the basics. Cooking like some fried chicken, tacos, something that doesn't take too much materials, too much time, because you gotta slowly build your experience. And cooking isn't something to rush either, because when I first started, even after the first or second time I cooked, it still took a while for me to even want to try to do more. But after you start cooking for a while, then you get bored of cooking the same thing. It's like a phase. So I got tired of cooking tacos, fried chicken and stuff. So then I started, marinating it a little bit, getting a little more seasoning, spicing things up. And that's just how it starts. You get to cooking all new types of things. So if you're right now thinking, I want something to eat, go make you something to eat. Stop thinking about it. Look up a recipe online. Because I promise y'all, the recipes are really not even that hard. Now, when I'm saying this, I'm not no expert cook or anything, but I'm decent. Now, when you're following the recipes, I like to have a little video or pictures to go by, because even though you see the materials and what you're supposed to do, it is good to like have a visual representation to go with it. So after you got your recipe and figured out what you want to cook, go to the store, get what you need. Okay, so you went to the store, got what you need. Now you're looking at the recipe, and it's going to seem like you don't know what you're doing at first. But you got to push through. That's how it is with anything, man. So you just do whatever it says on the recipe, and you cook. And, it's going to come with time, man. But I believe in y'all, man. So if y'all seen this, get to cooking. You can cook.